else. Monko. Oh. I'm tired of greedy people. The man can solo tracks, but it's boring, and Shadow Knights get mean. Yeah, they do. Level a classic way. Stay away. Yeah, I would never do. Oh, maybe I would. But I never have done the Chardock AE groups. This fucking guy. I'm just gonna kick you because you're scaring me. You're AFK. Ooh. It wasn't an instant. It was a link dead. That's interesting how that happened. Let's do a fly mode 1. Let's go up. Did I just give a player fly mode? Sure did. Now let's do fly mode 1. Don't worry, we removed the player's fly mode. Don't worry. And in case you guys are wondering, we have that EC tunnel. That speed hack. Kariakis. It's good to see you again, sir. It's been a minute. So I'm trying to think what I'm gonna do. I don't want to do any more petitions at this moment. I've done enough. I've done enough of those. Let's check in game. I don't give any shits about that. Okay. Karanas. The Goonies. Oh, I thought it said Canris, but it doesn't. It says Karanas like the zone. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you know what, Omicron? If you can recruit 1,000 people to the server, I will overturn Uthgard's decision. As long as you can change your password and guarantee that your buddy can't use the account anymore, you bring 1,000 people to the server and I'll do that shit. Well, it's... Oh, what did I do? Goddamn buttons on the side of my mouse. Well, yeah, like I was saying, Caracas, Caracas. Like I was saying, it's good to see you too, buddy. I'll just bring the people. The mask is gone. Womp womp womp. How do people get surnames with the whatever on it? Well, nobody should have a surname with the word the in it. If you see a title with the word the in it, that means all titles come from GM events. We don't just give titles to people. But then if you see a surname with like an apostrophe or that other thing that looks like an apostrophe, just make a petition. Curry. It's still too hard. But just make a petition and we'll make you your last name with the underscore in it. And so that would be a thing. Where should I go? Do you guys have any requests? Is there any zones you guys want to see? Because if there is, I can just go to there. I can go wherever you guys want. So I'm taking requests. Somebody give me a place to go. Let's see. How best of the best. First class to 60. Actually, I'm pretty sure Club of the Oracle is from a Best of the Best title too. But like the Protector of Sunder is a not Best of the Best title, and there's like the Soldier of Kazakh-Thul or something. There's some kind of title from a Halloween event I remember. Yeah. Find someone doing something dirty in old Seb. Isn't everything that happens in Seblas dirty on one level or another? I think it might be. Oh man, I see there's a couple people lurking in here. Bowie's here. I haven't seen Bowie in a while. Alright, Bowie, Exodus, Iron Victory, Kegger, P99, Caracas. Oh, you guys can see too. Omicron, Profound Laughter, Rune, Relinda, Stinky Green, Sud Swish, Viro, and Zach Anik. You guys are all wonderful pals for hanging out. If you don't have me followed, click the follow button. It's going to let you know when things are happening on this channel. I don't uh, I don't like to advertise in game or any of those things, so really if you don't follow, you're going to miss things and you don't want to miss things. Don't be that guy. You don't want to be the guy who misses things. You're going to log into the game and you'll be like, "Oh my god, did you hear what they said on Sirken's channel last night?" And then you're going to be that kid who has to hear it secondhand, probably from a guy who's not even really good at telling stories. So you won't even get to appreciate the goodness of what it was. And I'm giving you a way to avoid all of that. All of it can be avoided by just taking 2 seconds, clicking the follow button. It makes me happy. It'll definitely make you happy. You just don't know it yet. It's like before everybody had smartphones. Nobody was like, "Oh, I wish I had a phone that I could use as a little mini computer." No one was thinking that at all. They're like, "I like playing music and I want an even smaller cell phone." And then some asshole came along and was like, "Nah, you know what you need? You need this big fat cell phone." And people were like, "Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Give me the fat one." And that's how the follow button is. You don't realize it's good for you until you click it, and then you're like, "How did I get through life without clicking that goddamn button?" Luckily, there's like 800 and about 800 people who have good lives now, very good lives, because they clicked the button. And I encourage you to join those good people with achieving your good life status. That is my rant. Um, what are we gonna do here? Let's go to Seb or Carners. Did anyone even say Carners? No. I did hear Seb though, so let's go to Seb. Zone Sibilis. Oh, a buddy of mine was a jerk off in eBay Gold a few months ago. Can he make a fresh account and play on P99? He sure can, Rune. We don't witch hunt people. We understand people make mistakes. If he starts a new account, he will have a completely fresh start. We don't we don't witch hunt people here. As long as he plays by the rules, that's all we care about. ATA. Hmm. Why does this room look so... Oh, because of the graphics. Wow, Jesus Christ. So, graphics patch texture updater thing on the forums. Get it, because it's pretty awesome. Oh, Jesus. I'm out of cigarettes, guys. Let me tell you one more story today. One more story, which kind of sucks, because all the stories that I would end up telling tonight, not going to be told tonight. But or maybe I'll tell them again, or maybe I'll try to go out and do something and make new stories. I don't know. But did I just forget the story I was gonna tell? I think I did. Interesting. I thought I had a great story for you guys, and it's just gone. It's on the tip of my brain, like I can feel it leaving my brain right now. Ah, that's all right though. That's all right. Mavis would not tell lies, so I mean, if you want those kind of results, you're gonna need to click the follow button. There's really no other way to do it. Hmm. Actually, nerds, the only thing you've heard me smoking is cigarettes. And the reason, if it sounds funny, is because Oh, that's the story I was gonna tell! A plus. The reason it sounds funny is because I'm smoking like my cigarettes a third at a time, like a third of a cigarette, and I die it out, and then I gotta relight it, and then smoke, and then I die it out and relight it. And the reason you're like, well, dummy, why don't you just go buy a pack of cigarettes if you clearly have an addiction? Right. I totally agree with you. But here's the problem. Because I'm not a very responsible adult, I decide. But see, I'm responsible enough to know I'm not responsible and to make my life harder so that I can do things. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to find a camp that I can just mind my business at. Elephant Cock, thanks for, even though that's not an appropriate name, but thanks for hitting the follow button. I'm glad somebody heard my spiel and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. Um, so yeah, Saturday I was on the phone. I was on the phone with a very important person in my world, and she was all like, me, 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 me. And I was like, oh, you don't say. And then we hung up, and it was 1:08 in the afternoon on Saturday. And you're like, but Sirkin, how do you know it was exactly 1:08? What's the significance of the time? I'll tell you the significance of the time. The significance is that my bank closes at 1 o'clock on Saturday. And I don't mean like the inside closes and you have to use the drive through. I mean the whole damn thing closes and you're not getting money after 1 o'clock on Saturday. And so I bit the bullet and I was like, fine, whatever. And then Sunday came and I had no more money. I had like $12 to my name Saturday afternoon. And so I didn't get to the bank. And then you might be like, oh, Sirkin, go to an ATM machine. Sirkin doesn't have an ATM card. He took that away from himself a long time ago because he's not responsible enough with an ATM card. He makes horrible decisions at 3 o'clock in the morning. And so he doesn't have one of those. But whatever, I digress. Sunday comes, and I'm like, what am I going to do? I need some money. And so I took my bucket of change and I counted out like $14 and I taped it together like little ghetto ass rolls and brought my money to the gas station. I got a 99-cent can of Arizona iced tea and a pack of cigarettes. I apologized to the man and I left, thinking that I would only have to get through yesterday and that life would be fine. And then it dawned on me that Monday was Memorial Day today. And of course, my bank is also not open on Memorial Day, which means I am absolutely fucked today because I don't know how much change I have in the bucket anymore. And I really don't want to go places and buy shit with like 13 bucks in change. And so that's a thing. You're hearing me smoke like parts of cigarettes, and you're hearing me puff on an e-cigarette every so often, and that's it. I've been out to Cali, Obacrod. I've been in Burbank and LA and Pomona. Those are the places I was at. I met some nice people in Pomona who all lived in a house together. It was like these four guys renting a house, and they all worked for UPS. And one of them walked around with a hamster in his shirt pocket. And apparently they're all snowboarders. I guess that's a thing in California. I didn't think it had snow, but maybe it does. I guess there's mountains, so why not? Um, but yeah, they were able to take care of me when I didn't think anybody would. Oh, Cali operates every day of the year till massive floods and earthquakes. Ah, yeah. All right. So I guess there is snowboarding in California, which just seems absolutely absurd to me. But hooray! Good job. Oh, god damn it. Is there like only two groups of people here? What's going on? Go to LAU. Oh, here we go. Now I'm in the crypt. I like the crypt. They're not doing anything though. They must be waiting for repops. Eh, these people. These people in their repops. Get the corpses out of there. I'd see all. Alright, if I wasn't barbecuing, I'd go solo crop in suburb for you. Swish, I don't want to turn them into gnomes. Um, every once in a while, I like to run through the tunnel and frog bomb it, and I think me doing that got other staff members excited. And when I was the only person doing it, and when I was only doing it once in a while, it was fun and it was something out of the ordinary that happened, and everyone could have a good laugh about it. And most importantly, I used a spell, so anyone who doesn't like it can click it right off. But unfortunately, that led to some of the new staff members turning people into all kinds of things all the time, every day, and we started to get some complaints about it. And the biggest difference is they can't cast spells. So they're actually doing like race whatever whatever, race whatever whatever on each person, and that person has no way to click it off because it's not a spell icon, it's just a texture change on your character. And so we asked them to stop doing that, and because I have to lead by example, I can't go running through Subalist turning people into frogs, gnomes, or fairies, or any of the other little things that I generally would normally do. Tell them if they don't kill more, you're all banned for boxing. Uh, you know what? Let's go check on. Well, actually, hold on. Let me see something. Oh, there's a pop up there. 250194. Because there's no H in spawn. 200,000. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, that's the thing. Got these Crypt Guardians. I love how just in games it doesn't even matter that like I know what the numbers are. When I see something that's bigger than something else, I just assume it's scarier and meaner. And if I see something tiny, it's like, oh, I can crush you. You can throw a level 98 rat at me, and I'll be like, you're gonna die, rat. But you throw a level 30 hill giant, and I'm like, let's approach this bitch with caution. This this giant might have a trick up his sleeve. Those are big sleeves. There's a lot of room for tricks. That's all I'm saying. Let's just proceed cautiously. Sir, you know why random corpses don't fade when empty? I have no idea other than the server thinks they're not empty. That's the only thing I can think of. Pro tip, if you all push from the same side on Crypt Guardians at 40%, it's near impossible for them to successfully heal. Well, group of Inglorious Bastards and Brigand Aerith and Dexter Morgan, listen to Swish. Listen to my chat room, please, because let me tell you guys something. My chat room is clearly the most knowledgeable players on P99. If they're smart enough to be here, they're smart enough to where you should have to listen to them. That might be a new rule, like Rule 19. Players must adhere to what players say in Sirken's channel. There you go. The opinions of players in Sirken's channel supersede the opinions of players not in Sirken's channel. That's what the rule is going to say. You need fancy words like supersede. And then they'll be like, oh man, this sounds serious. I better listen to what Swish says right away. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Carner's Castle. Dun 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 dun. It doesn't let me follow myself, but I would if I could. Oh man, wait, what's this guy playing over here? What are you playing, One Kill? Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oh man. Oh man. One Kill's getting down on that Star Wars. Oh no. Fly mode 1. Up, up, and away we go. So many corpses. Scary. Guys, I'm getting tired. Blue robe party. I'll show you a blue robe party. Veruca Salt. I seen them in like '96. I went to a Veruca Salt and Bush concert in, oh shit, like September or October of '96. Oh, the things we do as dumb kids. A good spot. Susie Fizzlebang. This is not a very good spot. Maybe this corner. This is the money corner, ain't it? Yeah, it is. Money corner, guys. Money corner. Sirken, this new spam cast in between insta-clickies is known about and acceptable. Omicron, I have no idea what you're talking about. Although, Council of Gangster Gamers, the COGG, you should call it Coalition of Gangster Gamers, not Council. Council sounds like maybe there's room for others, maybe. I don't know. I don't like Council. It sounds too much like the man. But Coalition, I like that. Coalition is a scary word. You don't want the coalition of gangster gamers coming after you. That's all I'm saying. Swish and closer are 2 mid melee range, harder to push. Oh man, alright. Alright. These guys. These guys. New blah 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 blah. What do I need? How can I do what I want to do? Let me think. Let me think if there's a way. No, there isn't. I'd have to make a banner. Coalition confuses noobs. It's like coal and oh, the noobs. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. I'll give you that. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. I think, I'm gonna have to refresh the page real quick, so sorry if you say anything. Alright, page is, well, no, it's not. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Doesn't really matter because of the delay, but the chat room's back now, so if you talk, I won't miss it anymore. Oh, shit. I went to an ad. I hate ads. I should not get ads on my own page. That's a thing. And I don't think that's an unreasonable request to make. Just saying. Is this group leaving? Because I positioned myself here purposely so that I wouldn't have to move, yet still maintain action. These nerds who all airplane. Ooh. Got some nerds in air, I see. Got a lot of people in air. Alright. Trying to get my friends to connect for today on my IP. Info. Where's your account name? Jane. Weird thing happening. Blah blah blah. TM petition. 529887. Jane. Oh shit. Where'd it go? There's no E. Alright, let's shoot our butts over to the plane of fear real quick and see what's going on in fear, because we just had a petition come in. Group is evading GM Sarek. Pink Floyd got named from Pink Anderson and Floyd Council. Weird fun fact. That's awesome. Also, Omicron, your name isn't red anymore. I kind of like that. So A plus. Ad block if you use Firefox or Chrome, no more ads. Yeah, I should download ad blocker. I know. I know. I just don't. Hmm. There's only one person here. I thought this was going to be a thing. 372-213. With no name, I can't hit it, or blah, 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 blah. Go to Bionathon. Hmm. Hail, where's your pet? Okay, Mistel. Have fun and good luck. Okay. I'm gonna try to recreate it when I have a minute. TY for letting us know. Boom, 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 boom. 372-213. Airplane incoming. Let's invis up first. Zone. That was disgusting. Zone airplane. Fancy the Bard CT. Anyone know how to take the administration thing off your EQ folder so you can change the EQ host thing? Blah, 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 blah. Fancy, it might be as easy as just moving it to your desktop. What kind of Windows do you have? I'm pretty sure if you move it to your desktop, then you can go in and do whatever you need to do and then just move it back. Get all these goddamn corpses out of here. GM. Nope, that's not what we want. Fly mode 1 on the Sirkens with the speed runnings. With all these people everywhere. All right, so we have 50 people. 50 people. My lord. My lord. You want to play P99? You will not be lonely, pals. There are lots of people playing on this server. And this, we've got, in case anyone doesn't know, we've got two classes of guilds. We have Class C and Class R, which is the competitive class, and then the restricted class. The only difference being that restricted, there are some restrictions, and the competitive class, they just straight compete for the mobs. But when you can bring 50 people to Plane of Sky, you're probably able to compete for mobs. Just saying. T-Con, thank you for hitting the follow button. I did make a whole spiel about how important it is to hit the follow button. One person said it gave them growth down in their dirty bits, and other people have compared it to amazing things like winning stuff from people. It's a thing. But thank you, thank you. If I wasn't trying to do three things at the same time, I wouldn't sound like I'm having a stroke at the moment. And I promise I'm not a retarded person, because I'm realizing I might sound like a retarded person a little bit. Maybe. Viro, maybe. That could be right. Um, I just feel like with 50 people, you can zerg anything. Oh my God, Omicron, you need to make t-shirts that say, I'm not retarded, I'm red-tarded. Oh my God. Let's get on that. I just want 10%. You give me 10% and we'll make that a thing. I'm not retarded, I'm red-tarded. My drink is all fucking warm and room temperature now. Mm-mm-mm. So, thank you guys for hanging out. It's been, I'm not going anywhere. I should say that before I talk. But thank you guys for hanging out. It's a lot of fun hanging out, chatting with you guys, explaining the petition. I don't really explain the petition process, but letting you see the petition process unfold and watching me do them, and it's some actual proof. You guys have actual frapsed evidence that the staff does work sometimes. So that's a thing. P99 Red asks, so Sirken, is there any ruling on what Shui was doing in Guk being illegal or not? You gotta be more specific. I see so many issues that it's the names aren't really associated with them. I don't know exactly what he was doing in Guk. But if you tell me what he was doing, then I can tell you. I remember issues, not people. Slain corpse with red name on the back. Fearing mobs of players that are out of range. Well, here's what I would say. At a bare minimum, like if he's gonna do it once or twice, fine. But I mean, if it's gonna be an ongoing thing, the person should petition him, and a GM's gonna show up and be like, "Hey, knock that shit off." And at that point, either he'll knock it off or he won't. If he doesn't knock it off, then we can start throwing things like griefing, zone disruption, actions detrimental to the server. Like, I mean, technically, I can ban somebody for anything I want. Like, not anything, but I mean, I can find a way to usually legitly ban any person I want, either through the actions detrimental to the server, or griefing, or whatever the third one was I mentioned. They're all pretty wide-reaching, broad things that encompass a lot of things. Encompass, is that the word? They include a lot of things, and so and so with those three things in place, it's pretty easy to ban anybody if they once you give them that warning and they proceed to ignore your warning. So that's a thing, unfortunately. And for any Europeans out there, we have a European guild. Coincidentally, it's called Europa. They're in Plane of Sky right now. They're raiding. And if you're a European who wishes they had some kind of EQ nostalgia option but doesn't want to play alone, there's 50 people from Europa in the Plane of Sky right now. So, I mean, you're not going to be alone. Go to www.project1999.com, click on the guild discussion section of the forums, and you can see recruitment threads for all the guilds, including this European-based guild, Europa. Definitely check it out. This isn't one of those cheap servers where there's 100 people and 2 guilds. We've got like 10 guilds that all field lots of people, and there's over 1,000 concurrent players every single day. Individual different players. We don't allow two boxing or any of that stuff. Like, this is as close to live as you're gonna get. There's no reason for you not to be playing. Oh, Red needs an EU guild. Oh, you know what? You're not kidding, Swish. There's a lot of European players who I talk to who are just like, it is so dead when I play, blah, blah, blah. This is when the population's at the worst. Like, staff members will always talk about, like, oh, population hit 200 plus, blah, blah, blah. But that's always at peak times, you know? We don't ever talk about, like, how low the population gets. And a lot of those Europeans are playing when the population is getting at its lowest, not when it's at its peakest. And I think if there was a Euro guild on Red, I think more Europeans would play. And I think the ones that, excuse me, I'm getting hiccups and burps at the same time. But I think the ones that do play, I think they might stay longer or just stay permanently if they had a guild of fellow like-minded people that played when they played. Um, I don't know. I think European guilds are huge for these kind of games. Absolutely huge. And even there's some Americans who just work shitty hours and they only play during Euro times, like that's when they can play. And so even those guys, like if they want to play in a guild, an active guild, I'm sure Europa doesn't have like a no American policy if you play their hours. Maybe they do. They better not. That'd be racist as shit. Oh, what? Bullshit. Bullshit. I added your account to the list. Added your account to the list. So one more account can be online when this account is online. Did I do it wrong? Info. Alright, let's try again. Maybe I did it wrong. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And notice how that doesn't say anything. This poor fucking guy. I just told him to relog and try again, and if it doesn't work, he's doing it wrong. Because there's really nothing else I can say. He says he got his IP exemption, and he's trying to log in his buddy's trying to log in, and it's a whole thing. But there's really no way to mess that up. If his account has the IP exemption, any other one account can be logged in with his account. So if it doesn't work, he's doing it wrong, and that's just the way it is. Oh, Jesus. Not enough time for that. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Oh man, I've been missing things. Let's see. Okay, that's where you asked about Chewy. No, you can never train on red, Omicron. If you get caught training on red, I will ban the shit out of you so hard, you will go crying to your mom. Um, red needs Euro guild. Azrael has Euros in. All the guilds have some Euros in it, but we don't have an actual like European guild where it's like it's a guild that might have some Americans in it. Like there's Europeans everywhere, but I'd like to see an all European guild who plays with their highest number of people being during European prime time. Like that's the other thing. Azrael doesn't have a ton of people on in the middle of the night when it would be good Euro times, or 7, 8, 9 in the morning when it would be good Euro times. And so I would just like to see more of that. It would be really good to build a European base. Let's see, what else? I want to raid on red, but I'm a Euro player and getting to do planes as possible. Exactly, swish. Alright, Damon Boya, welcome to the channel, sir. I have to say that one day some jackass was unintentionally training the entire tone to zone line because he didn't want to die. After a 7-time a jam showed up and the guy left quietly upon seeing the jam in zone without being caught or being warned. Here's the thing, Damon Boya. If he's training mobs to the zone line, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, I mean, people love to hunt, like, for example, at the Mistmore zone line. And then they petition when the pond group or a cavern or a canyon group or anyone, whenever they train mobs to the zone line, they petition. And it's like, hey guys, that's what they're supposed to do. If you don't want people, if you don't want to get hit by mobs being trained to the zone line, don't hunt at the zone line. No one's ever going to get in trouble for bringing mobs to the zone line. So you just need to hunt somewhere safer than that. Cirque, do you guys honor lists made for XP groups such as in Chardock? You know, I would hope that players can just do that themselves. I mean, if players are creating rules and guidelines, then there's no reason players shouldn't follow rules when they're the ones making them. But for the most part, I mean, if there's an accepted thing and someone's trying to buck that system, we'll look into it. And if it seems fair and it seems legit and it seems like it's not just a couple assholes and being selfish, then yeah. I mean, sure. But if it's just two assholes passing a camp back and forth to each other and not letting anyone else have it, then no, I'm going to be like, fuck your list, get out of here. And that's just the way it's gonna be. And as far as how you can be waiting up to 6 hours for Chardock, I don't give any shits about that. Players are choosing to sit there and wait for 6 hours. You can go to Sebelis, you can go to Howling Stones, you can go to Carter's Castle basement. You can go anywhere else in the game for those 6 hours. And if you choose to wait and things don't work out because you wanted the easy road XP and it just wasn't a thing, don't come to the staff looking for like pity or sympathy. I'm going to ask you why you spent 6 hours doing nothing in Chardock. Let's see. Also, you could be. Thank you. Yes, grab bike. You took the words out of my mouth. I didn't get there. Whenever I run a list, I blatantly just tell people they're on a list that I'm literally not even keeping at all. I have done that too as a player, sir. I've done that too. All the hardcore guilds recruit. Hello, Bowie again. It's good. It's good to see you back, Bowie. I haven't seen you in a while. But you're right. All the Class C guilds, your TMOs, your Inglorious Bastards, uh, before the merge, your Forceful Entries, they all have European players, American players. They have players all around the clock so that they can respond to mobs popping at any time of day. A lot of people on the message boards are like, "Oh, you fucking neckbeards, you're answering bad phones at 4 in the morning. You're gay." And it's like, hey, some people are up at 4 in the morning. My brother used to work from midnight to 7. I mean, some people work 3 to 11 and they want to wind down for a few hours. Some people get up at 4 o'clock and get ready to go to work because they have to be at work by 6. And you have time to kill a dragon before you shower. These are things that happen, but most importantly, they have Europeans. And for them, it's not 4 o'clock in the morning. And so they can do all kinds of things. Are these nerds leaving? I think these nerds are done. But, yeah. All hardcore guilds, all serious guilds, I'll say, need to recruit both North American and European players. You should even try to have some Asian players. Here's the thing, Iron Victory, and welcome to the channel. Respawns, repops, the simulated repops, they're only done when our head GM Rogan has time to do them. And he does them manually and he tries to stick around just in case there's any problems. Unfortunately, if he's busy like he has been for the last couple weeks now, when he's real busy, we just don't have time to do simulated repops. And when they happen because time allows. There's no schedule, there's no plan. If it happens in the middle of the day on a Tuesday, then that's when time allowed it to happen. If it happens at 3 in the morning on a Saturday night, then that's when time allowed it to happen. It's just whenever it happens. Um, and we have no like reserves, like there's no rule that says we have to do it between this time and that time. We want some of them to be European times. We want some of them to be North American times. Like, we want all these things. So these nerds are down on Island 1 now. So I'm going to fly my ass to Island 1 through all the fog and shit. And boom, there it is. I see light on the ground. I'm assuming that's where they are. Or I assumed wrong as shit, apparently. Let's go to this person. I guess they just moved to the side. Who knows? I don't know. I don't care. I'm over it. That should be good enough. Well, Damon Boya, if some guy is literally running mobs in circles around the zone, that's illegal as shit. And if you get screenshots, or if you get fraps, or if you just petition, and if a GM's online, they can show up. But if a GM's not online, then, screenshot, fraps, something, send it to us because I'll ban a person I see doing that, especially if it's a lower level place like Mistmore or Crushbone or something that is shitting on new players or starting players or things of that nature. Um, let's see. The reason I ask is that because I've seen a player wait 8 hours when they were first on list, only to pass on them and bring their friends in. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing that can happen. That is absolutely a thing that can happen. If I have a camp, technically I can give that camp to whoever I want. And if I have a group, technically I can invite anybody I want to the group. And I mean, I remember when Kunark first came out on the server. Um, One of the things that TMO did at the time was go into Dalner and lock down the camp where the necklace of superiority was dropping, as well as go to what was it, Droga maybe, to lock down the Locket of Escape camp as well. And between between the guild having enough people to always have people online, that guild never lost those camps. They would just be like, oh, well, you're out, we'll get another guildie in. You're out, get another guildie in. You two got to go, get two more guildies in. And so, I mean, technically, people can do that with the Chardock AE. I mean, it's a dick thing to do, but technically, it's legal. If it got to be a real serious problem, we would call it zone disruption because they're technically pulling the entire zone, which they're not allowed to do if another player shows up and wants some of those mobs. You can't have more than one camp. That's a rule. And as much as they like to think so, the Chardock AoE group is not a legit camp. Um, Rogan does a lot. Yes, Varzi P99. Rogan does do a lot. Been gone from Europa 99 for a few months. I can hardly recognize. Sporge! Oh, Lord. Sporge, get your ass back to P99 immediately. And good for hanging out. And I'm glad you didn't fall off the face of the earth. But get your ass back on P99. One last question. Omicron says, can you tell me why Brendan Al word account wasn't banned, changed password. Just want to make sure it was never compromised. Let me see what I can do, sir. Let's go to the search Rooney of the forums, and we'll do one of these CSR discussion. Search now. It's actually part of the same ban. It was banned by Youth Guard for RMT. Yeah, they were banned actually at the same time. They were banned 7 seconds apart. So that's a thing. Get rid of that. Back on live, my server TMED cock blocked the EMP for what, 1 to 2 years straight. Yeah, I mean, cock blocking is as classic as it gets. People have been cock blocking each other on EQ since 1999. Oh, it's good to have a break. Got tired of doing Sky every single Monday night. Well, I mean, you don't have to go do Sky. Just don't log in, or do log in if you're. I don't know. I mean, if you're in a guild that has like mandatory Sky raids, maybe you should be in a different guild. Or just AFK. I mean, come on. It's Sky. You can AFK. Just watch movies on YouTube or something for a few hours. Oh, you kids in your PoE. I'm assuming it's Path of Exile. But less Path of Exile, more EQ. Although I really can't talk shit. I've been playing so much Hearthstone lately. It's bad. It's so bad. But I got up to rank 15. Yay! And I was really proud of myself because that's the highest I've been so far. And I did it with my Murloc deck, which anyone who's ever played hates. And I would also say, if any of you guys are interested in playing me on Hearthstone, shoot me a private message on www.project1999.com and send me your Battle.net name or whatever, and I will absolutely add you and play Hearthstone games with you. I'm not very good, so if you're good, then you can go around telling people how you whooped Sirken's ass in Hearthstone. It's fine. Um, but it's just fun. I have fun with it. I like playing it. So always looking for more people to play with. Just don't want to give my Battle.net name out over stream. Fancy the Bard CT and Zarlon, thank you guys very much for hitting the follow button. I do appreciate that. Lets me know you like what you're hearing, and it will let you know when I'm streaming. I don't really advertise the stream. I definitely don't broadcast it in game unless it's something important like a Q&A about the server, or if there's an important message like when we announced Velius. And so on and so on. Not just because I feel like streaming some petition quest and then following some guilds around. But yeah, so thank you very much for that. Also, if I ever do giveaways, you're going to need to be a follower to get the giveaways. When we did, I don't know if any of you guys are here for the Pantheon thing, but when we had the Brad McQuaid interview here for Pantheon, Rogan also did a giveaway. And we give away, I believe, 3 guises of Deceiver. And the third guise, I thought it was automatic. I thought you couldn't win unless you were a follower. But apparently, the guy who won the third guise was not a follower. And if you go back and listen to that part of the video, when I'm supposed to say the winner's name, I stutter and like kind of like stutter around and not give an answer because I'm re-rolling the raffle, because there was no way I was going to let somebody who doesn't follow the channel win on the channel. So whoever did win the third mask, congratulations. You only won that because the guy ahead of you wasn't a follower and you were. But that's why you should follow. Like, you lose nothing. What do you lose? You lose nothing. Give me 2 seconds of your time and click that button. I should definitely be worth 2 seconds of your time. That's how I feel. Not more. I would never ask for 3 seconds of your time, guys. I know where the line is, okay? I know where the line is. And I would never overextend. I'd never cross those boundaries. Those player staff boundaries will never be crossed. Just give me 2 seconds. That's all I need, 2 seconds. Oh. Would kill for a guise, he says. Well, shit. I've done events on stream where I hide a guy somewhere. Like I won't show people, but I'll hide a guys and then I'll turn on stream and announce the event and blah blah blah. And then people win. But one time a fella named Uber Bandit won, and anyone who's familiar with this channel knows that Uber Bandit is a regular visitor to our Monday night streams. And unfortunately, that people were like, "Whoa, whoa, scandal, scandal. Let me get my tinfoil and build a hat. Hold on, AFK." And so that happened, but it's not, there was no scandal. It's just I tend to use the same places. And so Uber Bandit, who heard me talk about one time on the red server, I hid a mask on this fucking little orc pawn way up at the top of Crushbone that nobody really even knows exists. When I did the event on blue, he was like, I wonder if Sirken hit it on that orc that he said no one knows about. And a couple assholes ran right past the orc. Uber Bandit wasn't even the first one there, but he was the first one to kill it. And I say grats to him. And anyone who thinks there was scandal, I hope you die in a fire for calling my integrity into question. Your name is Red P99. You kill for sport. That could be a thing. Claiming world first, third order kill. Only possible is a partial exploit using guys. Will that exploit be legal on P99? No! Anyone who uses exploits for any kind of advantage going to get banned. Not going to be a good time. And if it's used to wake the sleeper, we'll just reset the sleeper and ban you. So to be like you had absolutely no effect on the world. Hooray! I want halfling mask now. See, the halfling mask is sexy, but aren't there pants with the gnome illusion? I feel like there's like a kilt for gnomes, maybe that drops in Velius, maybe. Gnomes are greater than halflings. Sorry. I'd like Sirken to DT Stanos for me so I can get my rogue elf mask. Oh, poor Swish. 5 GMs ruled illegal with certain races. A cleric weren't the right size to duck dodge. Well, here's the thing. We had to change the way a lot of things work on Velius on our server because the stock compile is garbage. And so things that worked on live might not work the same here. And part of the reason we're not letting people beta test Sleeper's Tomb is because we don't want players to know what is the same and what isn't the same. We're not giving them beta so that they can improve and hone in their rage strats. We're giving them beta to test the game and find bugs. And so that's a thing. But I wouldn't expect everything to work exactly the same just because that's how it worked on live. We do things better than they do constantly at every turn. We're doing things better than they're doing. These poor little scrublets. My rogue is gonna camp out in Chardock after revamp and eat mass drop. If geometry is and such is different, the guys will be irrelevant then. The guys will never be irrelevant, damn boya. Let me tell you, never, never, never irrelevant. There are many people who would murder your face to hear you say a Guise of the Deceiver is an irrelevant item. Live geometry was utter shit, blah, blah, blah. The GM at the time, I guess, ruled it was their own fault. Yeah, we do a lot more. Like, I'm not just trying to pat us on the back. We do a lot more than the live CSR guys did. A lot. If you were here earlier and you saw me reimbursing items, I mean, the shit we reimburse for, we reimburse for player error. Sony barely reimbursed for anything, even if it was their fault. So that's a thing. Pacers or Heat, I don't care. Basketball died for me after the 98 season when Jordan won that sixth ring and then retired. I live in Chicago, so I mean that was the end of basketball for me. It's not getting better than that. We peaked, and I'm out. If they keep it classic and put the AON on the Fear Golems, guys will indeed lose a lot of its lore as most want that Skelly click. Well, you're just gonna have to wait and see. We do plan on revamping Fear. We plan on giving Kazakh his 2.0 loots when it's appropriate. And we plan on itemizing the golems with their appropriate loot tables when the time for that is appropriate as well. Let's see. I actually quit Live EQ because a buddy of mine logged in on my comp and deleted all my gear and the jam wouldn't reimburse. Yeah, see, that's horrible shit. If you did that, even if you did that, like, it doesn't even have to be your buddy. If you logged on and rage deleted all your gear and threw your computer out a wall, or out a window, I guess, a wall, it'd be hard to throw it out a wall. But if you threw your computer out the window and then later, 6 months later or something, you got a new computer and you're like, hey guys, hey, I might have, god damn it, I might have deleted everything I own. Can you help me? And I'd be like, don't ever, ever do that shit again. And while I probably wouldn't delete some of the smaller items or restore some of the smaller items because it would just be a pain in the ass for me to restore, a bunch of stacks of bone chips, I will restore your actual items that you need. And so that's a thing. Demon Boya, we absolutely care. Like we don't like I don't get any money from this. Rogan, Nilbog, Deribale, the guides, Eunomia and Grick and Aussie, the devs, Canris and Hanar and all of them. I'm forgetting names. I'm sorry, devs. Um, like none of us get paid. We do this because we love this project. We do this because we want this project to succeed. We don't make people pay for anything. We ask for donations and whatever people can send us to help keep things running, to upgrade and improve the hardware and to replace hardware when it fails. We appreciate the shit out of those people because we wouldn't have as good a stuff if we have. Like we have really good hardware and that's largely in part to players donating so that we can get that hardware. But like none of us get paid. None of us take salaries or any of that shit. Um, we do it just because we want the server to be fun. We want it to be successful. We take a lot of pride in being able to say we run the best classic EverQuest server on the internet, on the entire internet, not just the EQ emulator, the whole thing. So any asshole out there who's planning on working on a classic EverQuest server, spoiler alert, the bar is set pretty high. But on that note, I encourage you to do it because if you come out with a really good classic server, it's going to make us double down. You know, I mean, competition is good. Consumers win when there's competition. And right now, there's really no competition. Like, if someone doesn't like P99, I can tell them to go play somewhere else. Because if they want to play Classic EverQuest, they're playing here. Or they're going to find another game. Swish, that was I probably shouldn't say who that was. Never mind. But yeah, he has no idea I'm streaming, apparently, which is rude as fuck for him not to be here, because it means he doesn't follow. You don't want to be that asshole who calls me while I'm streaming because you don't know I'm streaming because you don't follow me, and now I know you don't follow me. That said, Damon says he was so mad, but did vastly improve real life skills. Yes, those real life social skills improve when you don't have to spend all weekend sitting on a wall in the plane of hate. Yeah, GMs don't give a shit. Whoa. Sorry, I don't give any shits about iron rations. Go to Shady Merchant, buy another one. But don't rage quit, Vero. I would miss you, even though I butcher your name all the time. Oh my god. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm being called the worst GM ever. Ugh. These people. Get laid, not paid. I don't know. I mean, what can I use girls? Like, how am I going to use girls to get better pixels? That logic doesn't seem to add up, Omicron. I mean, you show me a way to cash in these real life girls to get better pixels, then I'm down. But until then, it seems like a bad business decision. Donated 40 this week, and it doesn't have to be enough for something big. I'm late on my car. Okay, well, don't donate your car payment to P99. But it doesn't matter. Like, if you donated $40, then that's awesome. Thank you for that. But I mean, it doesn't matter. It could be $2, it could be $5. It can be, I mean, I'd say don't donate less than $2 because if you donate less than $2, pretty much all of it goes to PayPal and none of it goes to P99. But I'd say $2 or more and it helps. Like it helps. We have monthly bills for internet. We have monthly bills for the servers and the data centers. We have Rogan that I mean, he doesn't take money out for driving, but he should. He should take gas money out of there because he has to drive 4 hours to the data center and then 4 hours back home. And before we were at this nicer, fancier data center, he used to drive 8 hours to get there and then 8 hours back home. And in case you don't drive, gas is expensive. And I know my Europeans have it worse than we do here in North America. So I feel bad for you guys out there. But like there's a lot of costs that people don't even think of and it really helps so much, just so much. If everyone would just donate like $2 a month, if every person donated $2 a month, we could probably run the box for free forever, after probably like 2 or 3 months. Like I'm not even kidding. We'd be able to do upgrades and we'd be able to pay the bills, and I mean there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that play on this server. They're not all online at the same time, but god damn, I suck at multitasking. Whenever I start sounding like I'm starting to have a stroke, it means I'm responding to a tell-in game. So I do apologize for that. If I lose my corpse on blue half the world away and it's under scene of his mom, would it be possible to get help GM retrieving corpse? No, Fightan, we don't help with corpse runs. I would strongly suggest just finding someone who's a higher level that can help you. Find a cleric, find a necro. Um, we have a very friendly, very helpful community, but as staff, we're not allowed to assist in CRs for those reasons. What I will say is, if for some reason you can't get it and it just rots, if your body rots, petition, let me know, and I guarantee, promise you that I will restore your corpse that same day. I'll move it to EC, and you know what? Fuck it. I don't even care. Give me your character name. Where'd you go? I'm sitting back down. Fightan, give me your character name. Oh, been good, been very busy. Balls deep in Hearthstone. Speaking of losing corpses, in 98 in beta, I was like level 4, fell through the boat. Computer was slow, died in the ocean. GM wouldn't help, so I re-rolled. Made my mission never make level 4 without killing a single enemy. Wait, how did you get to level 4 without ever killing anything? Swish, I'm so sorry. It's like 4.15 a gallon here. Like it fluctuates between like 4.10 and 4.20. And I'm so fucking sorry if you guys are paying $10 a gallon. That's insane. That is crazy. But yeah, man, I want to know how you leveled to 4 without killing any single enemy. You have piqued my curiosity, sir. Some stupid quest. Oh. quested your way to level 4, huh? Oh, man. Well, whatever. We're going to watch a Plane of Air CR. Because I said so. What am I looking for here? Oh no, let's not do that. God damn it. Let's do one of these. Okay, let's go home. And let's go to the trusty online player list. Oh my god, somebody just asked me what Hearthstone was. No, we didn't wipe, we camped. Oh, Viro, excellent job camping out. That is excellent. Doing it like pros. Because you know what? Sometimes things don't always go the way they're supposed to go. But being ready for those moments is what separates the scrubs from the elitists. And Europa, you guys are now elitists. Congratulations. Oh man, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in Wrath Mountains. What the fuck is that about? Sorry guys, I've got to stop sending tells. Are playing Hearthstone. See, this person is sending me tells and I'm ignoring all of you, and there's more of you than this person, so that's not smart. I apologize. I'm done. I'm done talking to that person. A lot of people are zoning, but really no one's doing anything fun. Let's check on the Ye Old Red server. See what's happening here. Got some people in Carners. Got some people in Talks. Got some people in Sebelis. Some people in Mistmore. A lot of people in Mistmore. Guys, we've got some mid-range groups on Red in Mistmore. I didn't even think that was a thing. Look at this son of a bitch. Look at this entitled son of a bitch sending me private messages, telling me that he understands that there's a queue and he understands we're busy, but he's waited almost a goddamn month. There are people that have had to wait longer than you and are still waiting. Instead of assuming that everyone gets everything. Oh my god, I gotta spell things right if I'm talking shit. Before you, maybe stop to consider that while I have addressed it on the forums, they too have not RECECEIVED any items. There are people that have had to wait longer than you and are still waiting longer than you. Instead of assuming that everyone gets everything before you, instead of having an entitled with one T, instead of having an entitled shitty attitude, I probably shouldn't be doing this in all caps. God damn it, why is my caps lock key on? God damn it. There are people that have had to wait longer instead of having an entitled shitty attitude, assuming instead of having that doesn't sound right anymore, does it? Assuming that everyone gets everything before you maybe stop to consider that while I have addressed the issue on the forums, they too have not received fucking I's and E's and shit. CEI. They too have not received any items or OFFIC official CSR help at this time. And to further address your entitled your sense of entitlement, I'd like to take this moment to remind you that my PM box is absolutely not the petition forum. So, because you are not more special than any other player on the server, you are going to have to wait in line just like every other player on the server. Very sincerely and with love, GM Sirken. Send. All right. Oh, these fucking people. I gotta see if Terrabell's around. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Open up, nerd. Hey.
What up, home skillet?
First things first, I'm streaming, we're live, everyone can hear everything right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, second thing second, I am about to send you a private message that I just received.
Okay.
You absolutely are going to want to read it because it is fucking all kinds of golden.
Excellent.
And I'm actually going to my sent folder so that you can see the response that this fucking nerd got. Forward. Let's do one of these. Clean it up a little bit so it's not ugly for you to look at, because you know you can't be asked to look at ugly things.
Absolutely not.
I've been talking to myself for almost like 3 hours, and by myself
Is
I mean,
anybody listening?
well, there's like 40-ish people in chat,
Oh wow, that's a lot.
but there's been no one in the call with me, is what I mean.
Right, right.
And so, other than like talking to the textual people, I've been talking to myself, and Umbrella tried to call me in the middle of it. So I had to be like, no, I already know what that's about. And you have a private message, and I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna let you go.
That's
Deal
the
with those
thing.
things.
That's the thing that happened just now. I don't even know what the fuck. It's like it's just flashing right now. Like it's not even turning on.
Pop the batteries
Oh
in
no,
and
I
out.
got it. I got it. I flipped the batteries. We're good to go.
Nice, 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 nice.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I will be things to take care of. If you're still around in like 20 minutes, I will come join you again.
It sounds wonderful. I'll talk to you, buddy.
All right.
See ya. Oh man, now what is this? We have got a bunch of P99 CSR. Da 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 da. Has anyone else seen? All right, look, Derek Bale just plugged this for the CSR staff in case they haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. YouTube, if you haven't seen Dr. Horrible sing along, hold on. You know what? You know what? Let me just copy. No, hell no. What is this? Copy link. There you go. Copy that or paste it or do what you do. I think you'll have to copy and paste it. Apparently it doesn't click on, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't need to click on things. Hey, no sweat was more. I'm not allowed to discuss detection methods. No sweat. Uh, yeah, sorry, Paolo. That's not a thing. What do we got here? Did you like my reply to that entitled bullshit? Oh, that's why I sent it to Darabelle, because I knew he would appreciate it. I just knew it. Oh my god, I wish I could show you guys this message. Let me see, what would I have to block out? You know what? I bet you there's a way I can do this. Hold on. Hold on just a minute. Hmm. Oh, you're gonna be a bitch, aren't you? Can we do screen region and then minimize? Oop, oop, oop. We did it wrong, guys. We did it wrong. We did it wrong. We're done. We're done. We tried to do it and it was all kinds of bad things happened. Well, instead of following the rest of the process, P99 red. Actually, there are 2 to 3 people in every guild that have direct access to me. TMO has Umbrella. Inglorious Bastards has Hokushin. The A team has Quellen. Let me get my Skype list. Hold on. I prefer for the leadership type people to have direct access to me. It makes life a lot easier. Over on Red, Heartbrand and Sector have me from when they led Red Dawn. Toon Eldoran have me for Nihilum. Light and Light and somebody else have me from Azrael. Um, yeah, there's a couple people that have direct access to me if they are in a position of guild leadership for a guild that would need direct access to me. I wasn't going to say this, but if I stream tonight, I'm actually going to try and have both Umbrella and Hokushin on stream this evening. So we'll see how that works out. I haven't even asked them yet, so they have no idea. But hopefully they're free. Oh, man. I'm waiting. I don't know. Like, I know there's a horrible delay here, but I'm waiting to see what kind of reaction what kind of response you're going to give me. Because I'll tell you right now, the one thing that I absolutely hate more than anything else is when you call my integrity into question and try to accuse me of being in one side's pocket or the other. Dun, dun, dun. We got 3 messages. JSFA World P99 Red and Telorma. Telorma. Thank you. Oh, shit. And Brooks Jedi sneaks in at the buzzer. Thank you, all of you guys, for hitting the follow button. I appreciate it. It makes my dark elf heart just warm up. And yeah, it'll let you know when I'm streaming. It'll let you watch on your iPhone or Android device. It might even let you watch on your Xbox. I don't know. I haven't tried that in a while. But it used to, or it used to not to, because they didn't have a search thing, maybe, or a login thing. That's what it was. They didn't have a way to log in before, so you couldn't get to your favorites. But now I think they have a search thing, so if they don't have a login thing, it's not going to help. But that's all irrelevant. You click the follow button. That's all that matters to me. Uh, yep. Oh man, back of the line, son. Turning into a drama stream. Nah, nah, nah. No drama, no pissing contest. There's no one here for me to piss with. But if there was, I would gladly do some peeing because every once in a while it has to be a thing. All right, ladies and gents, are there any do any of you have any questions or anything? Because if not, I'm gonna probably get to wrapping this up. But just in case anyone does have any questions, I don't want to leave you hanging. So that's a thing. I'm assuming there's about a 45-second delay. So I'm just going to chit chat for the next 30 to 45 seconds. You want me to check on Chardock? Let's check on Chardock. Chardock. Not even doing the K anymore. Oh, we have a stuck player. Hold on. Who all Gromwell? Where are you stuck at, son? Neriaxi. Move Char Gromwell Neriac. P. Moved. Zone Chardock. All right, and then let's pull my list. I said the list. Online player list. Let's go down to Chardock. Yeah, we got some people in Chardock. When did Splorf leave IB? Oh, this is not. This is not the AE group. These people are trying to get down and dirty. All right. Let's check this person. Oh yeah, here's the AE group. But they're not actually doing anything at the moment. Fly mode 1. So, as you can see, that's not a thing. I'm gonna turn these off right now before the shit crashes my... Oh, you know what? It shouldn't, though. I have a new computer. I'm still scared. I'm scared. Doesn't matter. You know what? No, I don't even care. Let's see if we can crash the screen. Stream. My words are all messed up. Maybe I am having a stroke. Guys, if I just disappear, it means I had a stroke. And what you need to do is get a hold of Rogan and have Rogan call the police. Because Rogan knows enough about me to where they might be able to find me in real life. Oh, Jesus. Stuck behind invisible collision. What? Are you in Freeport? Who all ICE, REE? Of course you are, because that's a thing. Move char, ICE, REE, East Commons. Boom. God damn, look at me knocking these out. 332, 332, 293, 642. We'll deal with that later. I don't give any fucks about this. You're not still stuck. 515-742 WONDORAN. GM Sirken here. Are you? Nope. Are you still stuck? Uh-oh, the poll has begun, ladies and gentlemen. It's incoming. It's gonna be a minute. I don't know. It takes a minute, but the pull is incoming. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You're not gonna answer me? Fine. I'll just look it up. P corpse list. WONDORAN. Shh, you do have a corpse in lava storm. Interesting. So what's the problem? You had the wrong lava storm file probably, and you died, and um, and what? Oh, and then you probably fixed the lava storm file, but your corpse is under the world. Thanks to a friendly necro who summoned my corpse and a cleric who seemed to come res me. It's all good. I learned something. Ah. Oh man. If you're gonna be online for a bit, I can shoot to LS in a sec and restore the corpse and try to res it for you. Really sorry for the delay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So that's my wonderful sing-along music, and I hope you enjoyed that. Cleric DB now! Divine Barrier, you oh shit, here they come. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. 0 shits are being given today. 0 shits of giving. Oh man. I just laid last item for my corpse since I got that 96. My bad, isn't it? Alright, well, nothing I can do for him. That guy looted up the rest of his corpse. Oh my. There's just too many mobs. Too many mobs. Somebody help. I don't even know what's going on. There's just chaos all around us. Fire and blue, watery magic. I feel like you're just giving everybody clarity. Oh, these magic users. Oh, we got some deaths. I can't tell if they're doing good or not though. Well, obviously they're doing good because things are dying, but like it's hard. I can't see any of the players, and usually with the effects off, I can see a player fall, and then you're like, oh, it's all gonna go bad. Because let me tell you, there's nothing better than watching this train of mobs stomp out the players and then do their victory walk back to home, which might be happening. No, nope, they got it. Good job, guys. Look at all those dead mobs. Mm-mm-mm. That is how you nullify content right there. Next pull at approximately 21 minutes. All right. Well, Sirken, we need more kings in pull. uh, I bet you do, buddy. I bet you do. Sud says pull the whole zone for them and see if they can manage minus the Royals. No, no, no. Although, and I'm sure you've probably heard this story before, back when I first became a staff member on VZTZ, I was real inexperienced with all the stuff, and I was trying to. I was watching a group do Trackanon, and I was trying to go to Trackanon. And so I was with a group of players, and I targeted Trackanon, and then I had my go-to button and my summon button right next to each other, and you know where this is going already. I wasn't looking, and instead of hitting 7, I hit 8, and that was all she wrote. I summoned Trackanon right on top of the raid party, and just watched her destroy all of their faces. Nothing I can do but wait for the carnage to end and then offer them a res afterwards. And I felt bad, but what can you do? So that's the thing. What the hell is this? What is this? Hmm. I'm with you. I understand. So, everybody, what's it been? It's been a few hours now. Am I muted? I might be muted. I'm not muted. Mute's for suckers. But it's been a few hours. Thank you guys for hanging out. It seems like really there's no more questions. So, thanks for hanging out. www.project1999.com for all your classic EQ nostalgia everything. We do EverQuest better than anyone else on the internet. Classic EverQuest. My apologies. Better than anyone else on the internet. We see over 1,000 concurrent individual players every single day. It's completely free forever. There's no pay to win. There's no station store. There's no gimmicky things later down the road. It's completely free. You have nothing to lose. Go to There's a train going past my goddamn house. Jesus. Like I said, servers in Kunark, Velius is on the way. Beta server for Velius is open right now. You can slash copy or slash beta copy or slash beta, one of those work, and it will copy your character straight from whatever server you play on to the beta server so that you can help us beta test with the characters that you know and love. If you want to make me feel special, click the follow button, and I will stream more. That's the thing. Also, tell your friends, because here's the thing. I don't mind coming and talking by myself to you guys. I think it's fun. But for me to get other people, they're gonna want an audience. So tell your friends and your guildies that they're not listening. What are they listening to? They're listening to dumb shit on YouTube. They should be listening to dumb shit on Twitch. And then you can interact with them in the chat room. It'll be a lot of fun. And just do it. Just do these things, guys. Guys. Also, if you're waiting on petition, the item reimbursement specifically, if I didn't get to yours earlier, rest assured knowing that at some point tonight I'm going to get back in there and I'm going to try to do another set of 20 to 25 of them, and then we should be about halfway through all of them. What else? What else? Oh, and we're probably going to stream tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 hours away from right now. Our Monday night discussion. It's probably the worst discussion on the internet, but we keep doing it, so you should join us. It's a good time. And I'm even gonna play the outro the the supercast. So that's gonna be a thing. I promise I will stream more. I'll stream more. But nobody gives a shit when I stream anything other than EverQuest. They love EverQuest. And when I stream Hearthstone or other games, people are like, "What is this shit?" But but everybody loves when I RMT in Hearthstone, so that could be a thing very, very soon. Um, Viro. Here's the thing. The Velius video is an intro video. But you know what? Because you're a follower of this fine channel, and I believe that if you do things for me, like click the follow button, I can do things for you, like click the Velius vid button. So that's gonna be a thing. On that note, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day. Um, Go outside, drink some beer, eat some burgers, do things, and then get back in 4 hours for our supercast tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern right here. www.youtube.com/SirkenP99 has all the everything in case you missed anything, and twitch.tv/SirkenP99 for live stuff right now like this. I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.